Hello, I'm Michael Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach, and today I'm going to show you an exercise that's really going to help improve your gait cycle. And gait cycle is basically when we are walking, hiking, jogging, sprinting, all those things where we're propelling our body, forward and even laterally and backwards and all that kind of good stuff too. So we do a lot of exercises in the gym like squatting and lunging and bending and pulling and pushing and all that kind of great stuff. And those things are all very good for us, but at the same time, we also need to train flexing muscles on the opposite sides, just like if we were in the gait cycle. So when we're walking, you'll have one side where the glute and the hamstring and the calf is firing to propel yourself forward, and you'll have the other side where the hip flexors are firing to bring the other leg forward for the next step. And so we need to train that to better improve that system, so that as we get the glutes and the hamstrings and the calf and the hip flexors stronger, that we coordinate the two of them together as well. And this way we can do some training in the gym, either when the weather's poor, or just simply to improve our gait cycle so that when we are out on the track or in the mountains hiking or just out walking, that we improve the whole system to function better because they're used to working opposite sides, and so that you get hip extension on one side and hip flexion on the other side, and there's some rotational factors going on as well. So today I'm going to show you an exercise that I like to use that improves this quite a bit, especially for those people that are trying to do some serious hiking or some serious running or sprinting. It really helps with that, but I use it for people that walk a lot too. So here we go. So we want to use a step. Now I've got a really big step here because ideally you want to work up to the point to where you're going up on a step to where when you put your foot up on it, so I got my right foot up on the step, that your thigh is parallel to the ground. Okay, I've got a lower step over here. I can also use this step here, and I will show you the same kind of thing. I will use this step for someone who's walking. But eventually I want to develop somebody up to where they can do it on a step where when they put their foot up on the step, their thigh is parallel to the ground. So that's why I've got this big step here, but you can go anywhere in between. This little 8 to 9 inch step, 12 inch step, this one's 18 inches tall, okay? So we're going to start away from the step a little bit. So I've got my left foot in front, and I've got my right foot in the back, so that I'm kind of in a little bit of a split stance. And I'm going to go real slow to kind of talk you through this. So, and I'm just going to do the legs first, and then I'll add arms because arms go with gait cycle as well. So my left foot is closer to the step, so I'm going to step forward with my right foot and put that right foot up on the step. And then I'm going to push that right foot to come up on the step, and at the same time I'm going to drive that left knee up towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to step back down, and then I'm going to step back with my right foot. So it's going to be a forward step with my right foot up onto the step, push through that right foot, drive that left knee all the way up towards the ceiling, well not up towards the ceiling, but bring it up to like hip height, then step back and put that left foot back down on the ground, and then step back and put the right foot back behind you, so that we're going through a little bit of split. So you actually got, two steps. We've got one with the foot up there, with the right foot up on the step. We've got two as we step up and drive that left knee up to hip height. Then we've got three as we step back down to the floor with our left foot. And then we've got four as we step our right foot back behind, so that we're in our split stance once again. Okay? So there's 4 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? And that way we get that system to where when I take my first step here, my left leg, the glutes and the hamstrings are firing to propel myself forward, as my right hip flexor is working to bring my right leg up onto that step. Then I'm going to fire my right glute, hamstring, and calf to fire to bring the body all the way up on top of the step. Then I'm going to fire the left hip flexor to bring my left knee up. And then I'm going to do reverse. I'm going back down when I step down with my left foot, and then when I step back with my right foot. All right? So that it's boom, 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 boom. 4 movements. Up with the right foot, drive the left knee up, step back with the left foot, put the right foot back. Okay, so it goes kind of quick. Start slow, get comfortable, and then you can practice on being more fluid with it. Okay, so that's the lower body part. Now, our upper body should be doing something too, especially if we're hiking or sprinting. Our arms need to swing because they counter the action of the legs. So in all reality, studies have shown how the arms actually drive the legs. It's why if you're into sprinting, they'll always say, in the last 100 meters or so, really focus on your arms, because your arms are going to drive your legs to where you can keep moving them forward. So with this, we're going to start, we're still in our split stance. We still have the left foot close to the step, the right foot is back. I've got my right arm in front and my left arm in back, just like if I was running. I already have them in that kind of running position, but my right arm is back and my left arm is forward. And then we're going to switch. So when I go to step forward and put my right foot up on the step, my left arm is now forward and my right arm is back. And then when I go to drive up onto that step with my right foot and bring my left foot up, I end up driving my right arm forward and my left arm back. And then I do the opposite. So now I go back down to the floor with my left foot, left arm's in front, right arm's in back. And then I step back with my right foot and I switch again to where now my right arm is back and forward and my left arm's in the back. So if you just start in the right position and move your arms every time you move your legs, it will work just fine. So here we go. So the right arm's in front, the right foot is in the back, the left arm is in the back, and the right foot is in the front. And I'm going to do those same 4 things. So then I'm going to go switch, 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 switch. That's all we're doing. We're just switching sides. And this is a great little switch drill. So just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And you can do the same thing on this little step here. So everything's the same. The arms are still there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that you just move your arms. And then of course after you do a certain number of repetitions, so if I'm doing this with maybe a weighted vest on or something like that, I might do fewer repetitions. I might only do like 10, but I will do as many as 15 or 20 when I have no body, or when it's just my body weight. So after doing the right foot, then you're going to want to switch. And now you're going to start with your right foot close to the step and your left foot in the back, and you're going to want to do the opposite side with your left arm in front and your right arm in the back. And so then now you're going to step up with your left foot, drive the right knee, step back, and step back. Okay, so if you have questions, make sure to reach out. I hope I explained that thoroughly enough. So that is the idea, but this is really great for everything related to gait cycle. Walking, hiking, jogging, sprinting. Okay, and if you have questions, if you want help with putting together a whole program to improve these things, reach out to me via email, and or you can always check out my online programs of my strength and speed programs. They do a lot for improving gait cycle because it's all about running really, really fast. So, hope you all liked the video. Please subscribe, hit the like button, appreciate all of that, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a happy and healthy day.